Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos and welcome back to Markcoos' Reign at Arsenal, episode number 15, and this is the epic end to the season which you've been waiting for. Episode 15, final first episode of season 1, and it's Arsenal versus Manchester City. Now, in this game, like I said, was more or less going to be a title decider at the end of the last episode, because I'm like 6 or 9 points clear of them. I mean, like, ridiculously, no, I'm not. I'm 9 points clear of Chelsea, 2 points clear of Man City. So I make it a 5 point lead with like 3 or 4 games left in the season. So let's get down to this. So Arsenal, of course, me playing with quite a strong team. Walcott on the bench, Chamberlain, Podolski, Giroud up front, Wilshere, Royce, and Cleverley as midfield 3, and Sandy, Cristiano, Vermaelen, Gibbs, and Chesney in goal. And Man City, for some reason, they played Richard Wright in goal. Company Lescott, Richards, Kolarov, Rodwell, Nasri, Aguero, Silva, Tevez, and Dzeko. Their team was pretty strong, to be fair, except for Richard Wright in goal. So being with Richard Wright in goal is going to make my job a little bit easier. But in roughly the 5th minute, Aguero gets through on goal and tries to pop it away. Chesney makes a great save. But here, Cleverley gets it on the ball, passes it to Olivier Giroud, takes a touch past Lescott, and look at that fourth finish past Richard Wright. Now, he's doing the dance, he's taking the piss out of the Manchester City fans who are behind the goal. Lol. So, basically at half time, it's 1-0 to Arsenal. I mean, like, I'm not sure if we properly dominated, or if it was just basically I'm a good player at the game. But yeah, we dominated. As you can see, we had 4 shots on target, a bit more possession, all that sort of jazz. But after a great tackle from Cristiano, more or less in the 70th minute, but also gets on the ball, passes up to Giroud through to Chamberlain. Chamberlain comes inside, gets a shot away. Richard Wright just can't stop it. Chamberlain just goes a little bit burst of acceleration, runs through, and pops it away. Now Chamberlain does his little bird dance, which I absolutely hate the celebration, but I'm not going to change it, because he actually will do that next time he scores for Arsenal, which would be really interesting. But as you see, Nasri for some reason is going absolutely mental. You're not winning the title today, mate. Wait. But hate Nasri. He's a good football, but he's just an absolute prick. But as you can see, Podolski on the ball plays another great ball through to Olivier Giroud. Rodwell can't keep up with him. Giroud comes inside, tries to get away, can't get a shot away, and they clear, and the final whistle is blown. 2-0 to Arsenal. 9 points on target, 5 points clear of Manchester City. And man of the match was Olivier Giroud. So from other results, Man United beat Sunderland, Chelsea beat Newcastle United, Stoke got beat by QPR, and Tottenham beat Liverpool. But as you see from the table, 5 points clear. Probably next match is going to be the decider. It's like the 35th, I think this was the 35th match of the season. So there are 3 matches left against Sunderland, Newcastle, and Tottenham. Tottenham was the last match at White Hart Lane. So basically, if I won this match, and if I win and they lose, and Man City lose or draw, I more or less won the title. So basically, they had to win their match against, I think it was against Aston Villa. But against Sunderland, they played with Westwood in goal, Bramble, Wes Brown, Cattermole, Craig Gardner, David Vaughan, and all that. And I played quite a strong team. I mean, I played basically my strongest team, other than Royce and Wilshere not starting, because I'm in the FA Cup final, of course, against Manchester City, which is the next match. So I was, of course, wanting to rest a couple players, but as you see, 26th minute on the clock, Olivier Giroud gets past all the defenders, and he pops it away, and he does a dance. It's just mocking the fans. It's awesome. He's just such a good player. I might have to change the dance if I do a second season of this, because his dance, I think, is just absolutely ridiculous. So rather than him doing Gangnam Style than doing that. But then in the 40th minute, I think it's David Vaughan, yeah. David Vaughan gets through, and he eventually pops it past Chesney, and he doesn't do any dance, which I'm disappointed by, because I love to see the dancing. But yeah, so David Vaughan scores, more or less come up to half time. It was a pretty good goal, to be fair. It was a great first touch, great finish into the near post, and right into the bottom corner. But then, come at the half time, Rizzola on the ball plays a great through ball through to Theo Walcott, and Walcott just chips it through to Olivier Giroud. Giroud, I try and chip it, and it hits the post. I've still not scored a chip with Olivier Giroud, and that is what I really want to score with him. As you see, Podolski gets a shot away, and eventually they try and clear it, and I'm sure they eventually do clear it, and the half-time whistle goes. So 1-0 at half-time, and I'm just like, not bad, but at the current moment it was 0-0 between, I think it's Man City and Aston Villa, so I was like, yeah, I basically have a chance of winning this. I had 11 shots, 7 on target. In the 70th minute, Giroud gets a shot away, hits off the post, not the same post which he hit in the first half, but hits off the post, and he scores. So 2-1 to Arsenal, 70 odd minutes on the clock, and Olivier Giroud has again scored 2 goals, being the matchmaker, been the match decider, scoring the goals which count. I mean, what a finish, great finish. We can get tackled afterwards, but it doesn't really matter. But then 74th minute on the clock, but there's some little great passing movement. Eventually Podolski gets it here and he just blasts it past the keeper. But there is a problem with Podolski, is he's supposedly being rumoured with a transfer to Barcelona in the summer, which really pissed me off considering how good he is. I mean, I'm happy there. As you see, the ref blows the final whistle, and what's this? The celebratory music comes on, and Arsenal have won the title, their first trophy in 7 years. Arsenal have actually won the title, the first time they won the title in 8 years. Amazing achievement for the club, amazing achievement for me. I mean, I thought it was pretty easy considering how easy it is to get your players like all rated really high by just playing them. But I've been playing some good football this year. I'm a bit disappointed with the lack of the Champions League, but yeah, I mean, they can't really change that. But Barclays Premier League winners, Arsenal FC. I mean, even Ramsey gets in there, Podolski, Vermaelen, Giroud's jumping about like a crazy man that he is. Sanya, who's being rumoured to leave as well as Arteta. Everyone's being rumoured to leave, and I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all. As you see, I'm happy there. The red confetti is coming from nowhere, and we've won the title at Sunderland. So basically, from the start, you can tell we deserve to win. I mean, 14 shots on target, and Olivier Giroud gets man of the match again. But as you can see, Aston Villa beat Manchester City with a last-minute winner from Darren Bent. I'm talking crap here because I don't actually get to see who scores the goals. So anyway, Tottenham got beat by Chelsea, and yeah, so Tottenham are 4th, Arsenal top at the table. We won the title by 8 points, and as you see, congratulations, sir. I'm glad Arsenal have won the Barclays Premier League, and Wilshire wants to speak with me. He is the captain. I feel privileged and honoured that I was able to win the Barclays Premier League title along with my wonderful teammates. They really are the best in the world. I agree with you, Jack. I agree with you. So, into the next match against Newcastle. I lied. I'm sorry. I thought the next match was against Manchester City in the FA Cup final, but it's Newcastle, FA Cup final, Tottenham. So Newcastle playing the two Geordie teams in the space of like a week. So fair enough. But Arsenal versus Newcastle, this is a pretty boring game to be fair. This is the one where I rested nearly everyone. I can see McKell getting a start, Shaw's getting a start, Jenkinson's getting a start, Adler's in goal, Vermaelen's the only real player from the first starting lineup, and Podolski. Oh, sorry for Matt, that's my chair. Cazorla, Eisfeld, Ramsey, really weak team, Harper, Colaccini, Perch, Santon, Ryan Taylor, Tiote, Ben Arthur, Dubai, Demba Ba, recently transferred to Chelsea. But this game, like I said, boring game, half time, it's a 0-0. And from the stats, I mean, you can't really tell anything's really happening. 4 shots on target for me, but 1 shot from Newcastle, not even on target. But as you can see, my whole team is like really quite happy to be here. But I decided to move Arshavin, take Arshavin off. I think I take out Cleverly. I think Chamberlain comes out eventually. I'm sure it is. No, this is. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. But eventually Santi Cazorla plays a great football through to Carl Jenkinson. Look at that 4 finish from the right back. But I do show a replay of the goal, of course. But I show it's just a fantastic ball from Santi Cazorla, and you'll see it. It's coming up right now. Look at this for a ball. He splits the defense. Look at that. It's an amazing ball. Comes out. Carl Jenkinson goes boom past, I think it's Harper, and 1-0. So 79th minute on the clock. I think it's Arshavin plays a great football through to but not Arshavin, must be like Cazorla or someone. He gets the shot away and Cleverly, it hits post of Podolski, and Cleverly can't pop into the back of the net from quite close range. But fair enough, I mean, it was a great shot from Podolski and the near post and just hits the bar. So unfortunate, but yeah, so cleverly misses, and I was like, fair enough. But then, as you can see, Ramsey on the ball here plays another great through ball through to Lucas Podolski. Podolski, 85th minute on the clock. And I round the keeper, and what's that? What's that? Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, it was just a nice easy finish from Mai on his right foot. I don't think so. Podolski doesn't use his right foot. We'll see a replay. This is goal of the season. I don't care of all these long shots and all that crap. Goal of the season. Look at this for a goal. What is he doing? What is he doing? That's a Rabona. Holy crap, he's done a Rabona. Rabona! Yeah, Rabona. I did a Rabona. I don't know how I did it, but he does a Rabona. I do it in show it in slow motion. Look at that for a finish. Rabona. 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 Yeah, so Rabona. He Rabona'd it. But 88th minute on the clock. Mikel here tries to get the ball from the tackle, ends up taking out Dembaba from the free kick. I think it's Obertan hits it in, or Kabai hits it in, and Dembaba scores from the header. So literally a couple last minutes in the match, they were never going to get back into the game. And yes, it doesn't really matter because we won the title, so that's all I really care about. Even if we do lose a couple games, we lose a couple games. It doesn't really matter. There's only 2 games left. There's only 1 game left in the season. This is the 37th match. But as you can see, we win the game anyway. 9 shots on target, 3 shots from Newcastle, 57% possession for moi, and Santi Cazorla man of the match. Not bad at all. So, as you can see, other results. Chelsea beat whoever they were playing, and Manchester City beat Stoke. But as you see, the Tottenham and Manchester United, there's only 3 points between them. And I have to face against Tottenham in the final match. And if I beat them, if I don't beat them, if Tottenham draw with me, Tottenham get 4th place, and Manchester United beat whoever they're playing, and I beat Tottenham, Man United get 4th place. It's that close. But as you can see, FA Cup final time. It's at the Ville Marie Stadium for some ridiculous reason. It should be at Wembley, but it doesn't really matter. Arsenal versus Manchester City. Now, after having demolished them in the Premier League, they decided to bring Joe Hart back in. I don't know why they even took him out in the first place. But Maicon is captain for some ridiculous reason. It's a bit ridiculous. And the likes of Yaya Toure, but Nasri Clichy, 2 former Arsenal pricks. But they can leave him up that board. But as we see, my team so much better. Giroud, Royce, Gibbs. But as the Hart, Richards, Toure, Maicon, Clichy, Nasri, Barry, Balotelli, Yaya Toure, Tevez, and Dzeko. So no place for Aguero in the starting lineup, and me, Szczesny, Koscielny, and Vermaelen cleverly is playing right back for some. I think Sanya and Wilshere both got suspended. I don't remember how, but yeah. So I think cleverly plays right back, and Ramsey comes in for Wilshere. But in the 12th minute of the match, from a corner kick, goes straight through to Theo Walcott at the back post, and Theo Walcott pops it away for a nice easy goal. Really simple. So Theo Walcott has scored, and I'm like, FA Cup, here I come. Nice double for me. But as you can see, Royce gets the ball through out to Theo Walcott on the right hand side, and just keep running, get a shot away. It rebounds straight to Olivier Giroud, 28 minutes on the clock, and he has popped it away for a 2-0 lead in the FA Cup final. So, is this an easy match or what? Then 45th minute comes, try and pass it back, eventually pass it back too cleverly, and the whistle blows. So I'm winning 2-0 at half time. They've only had 1 shot, 1 on target, and I've had 7 on target. Now, I'm gonna tell you this now, I'm not changing any of the settings. It's still superstar difficulty 10-minute matches. I mean, I'm just too good at this game now. But as you see, Royce chips it up for himself, takes a nice first touch in. Maicon is on the floor crying as Royce scores. Nice volley from him, to be fair. I mean, it's perfect, like, pew, past Joe Hart. Great finish, look at that. Boom, boom. But then, 10 minutes on the clock. Eventually the ball gets through to Carlos Tevez, who pops it in the back of the net. And Tevez goes off to celebrate, I'm not really sure why, considering it's like the 80-odd minutes. And they're never going to come back and win it. They're not going to win this. I'm winning. The 81st minute on the clock. Now this is a horrendous goal. Look at that. What the hell's going on? Walcott slide tackles Clichy. The ball comes out, Joe Hart runs, and because he's malfunctioned, he just runs the other way as Giroud taking the piss. Look at that, all the Arsenal fans behind were like, yay! But, it malfunctions, both the defender run in the wrong place, and Giroud just runs in and pops in the back of the net. Fair enough, I mean, I'm not complaining, it's a goal, like, any goal's a goal. But then after they miss a header, the referee blows the final whistle, and Arsenal have won the FA Cup. A nice deserved lead over, basically, Man City. We completely pwned. We deserve to win, 4-1 victory. Everyone is cheesing. Vermaelen, captain of the day, would lift the trophy if they had it in the game, but for some reason they don't lift the trophy for the FA Cup, which I'm quite surprised with, considering that they used to do it before in PES 6, PES 2008, 2009. Sure did it, but as you see, I'm happy with it. I'm absolutely cheesing with the result. I mean, to win the FA Cup was a pretty big thing. But as you see, there should be an FA Cup in the middle there between Der Hertfeld and Jenkinson. I mean, it's a bit ridiculous, but I'm not that bored. We won, that's all that really cares. I'm just disappointed that Wilshire's not there because he got a suspension. But as you see, Chesney, he's happy with it. Doesn't keep his clean sheet, but it's not about clean sheet, it's about winning, and he's won. That's all that cares. So we've won 2 trophies, 1 season. We won. So 4-1 final result, and yeah, I mean, I deserved it. I mean, 4 shots on target for them. I had 11 shots on target, 56% possession. Theo Walcott somehow gets man of the match. I'm not sure how that works out. But as you can see, congratulations, sir. You've won the FA Cup, and I think Arteta wants to speak with me. And it's certainly the happiest day of my life so far. We won the FA Cup. Do you not miss winning the title, Arteta? What's going on? Anyway, as you see, team of the tournament from the FA Cup: Chesney, Koscielny, Mertesacker, Gibbs, Arteta, Giroud, Podolski, Maicon, Valencia, Barry, and Hazard as our team. Most valuable player, Giroud. Top scorer, Giroud, and assist leader, Arteta. Now, as you can see, Götze wants to move. He doesn't want to move to me. Bit disappointed. I'm sure Giroud and Arshavin are leaving. I have Trevino on the list, and I hate Trevino. But I'm not playing him at all. So into the final and last match of the season of Markkoos' reign at Arsenal. Tottenham versus Arsenal. So we're gonna win the title. We're gonna lift the title. Well, we would lift the title in the game. We don't actually lift it, but this is when we would potentially lift it. We were gonna lift the title at White Hart Lane. Quite reminiscent of times before. But yeah. So I play my strongest team. I'm not gonna play some weak team against this. I'm gonna, of course, go out to win this bad boy, which is what it's all about. So, of course, Tottenham played quite a strong lineup: Lloris, Kabul, Dawson, Gallus, Vertonghen, Huddleston, Dempsey, Bale, Genius, Sigurdsson, and I think it's Adebayor up front. I played quite a strong team. I mean, I'm taking Sanya out of there. He's probably not going to stay past the July transfer window. But yeah, so I played quite a strong team. The Hertfeld was in there as well. I just gave him some experience of a North London derby. But 7th minute of the match, Adebayor eventually gets around the keeper, and he can't pop in back in the net. All the Arsenal fans go away. But anyway, Walcott gets injured. I'm not really sure how. So Theo Walcott comes off to be replaced by Chamberlain, and I think, nah. Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry, considering that he's not played that much football this year. Most likely probably retiring or maybe even selling him on. I don't really need him. I've sort of made a legacy of my own. But as you see, Tottenham did have 2 shots on target and I only had 1 shot. This game was dull, boring, but yeah. I mean, what do you expect? Tottenham, of course, had to go out for that draw or even the win. And they were doing a good job, to be perfectly fair. But it doesn't really end that way, because that's how I roll. But 61st minute on the clock, Podolski plays a great through ball through to Marco Reus. Reus gets a shot away, it hits the post, and Henry can't get to it. But 65th minute on the clock, Wilshere, a great through ball through to Olivier Giroud. Giroud takes the finesse. Look at that forward finish, past Lloris. And Olivier Giroud has scored again. I mean, this is like his 40th goal of the season. He's just too good. So next season I'll probably put 2 up front, because I don't think I can play with only one up front. It just makes them too amazing. But as you see, Defoe somehow gets past Koscielny, and Defoe pops it in the back of the net. 78 minutes on the clock, and Jermaine Defoe has scored. And I was like, right then. So from half time, it was 0-0 at half time. Final score is probably going to be 1-1. Like, Tottenham deserve Champions League football, but no. So our replays a great through ball through to Lucas Podolski, and Podolski just goes, thank you very much, with his amazing shot power, pops it past Hugo Lloris, and he just runs back to his position. He knows that once the whistle's gone, we've won. So the whistle goes, final whistle, referee blows the whistle, and yeah, yay, we won. And it's the end of the season. Arsenal fans are chanting, we won the title at White Hart Lane. And Tottenham are just like, meh, doesn't care. We probably got fourth place, or maybe not, but as you see, we're all clapping, or we're all having a little walk around the stadium. And we're just like, yeah, we win, we're so poning. I don't know where I am there, as you can see. And we're just clapping and all that sort of jazz. So we won the title, we've got Champions League next year, we've got more money. But as you see, Tottenham did have 5 shots on target compared to my 8, but they did dominate on possession, which I'm a bit disappointed by. But man of the match, Lucas Podolski. And yeah, so as you can see, final fixtures: Newcastle drew with Aston Villa, Wigan beat West Brom, Fulham got beat by Liverpool, and West Ham got beat by QPR. And going to the next one, Reading got beat by Chelsea, Norwich got beat by Everton, Man United beat Swansea 4-0, Southampton drew City, and look at that, Tottenham out of the top 4, lol. Man United are into the top 4 by the skin of their teeth, and I won the title. I'm 26 points clear of Manchester United, 22 points clear of Chelsea, and 12 points clear of Chelsea and 10 points clear of Manchester City. So the teams to get relegated, unluckily, were Fulham, Swansea and Reading. I hope Stoke go next. But Arteta wants to speak with me again, and he goes, we found such great team performance for our last game. The chemistry between us all was just amazing. It's almost like we are all telepathic. But as you see, player of the season, Olivier Giroud, top scorer, Olivier Giroud, assist leader, Theo Walcott. But as you see, team of the season is really ridiculous. Julius Cesar in goal, Vidic and Valencia from Man United, accompanying Maicon and Silver from Man City, Cattermole somehow from Sunderland, Hazard from Chelsea, and only Gibbs, Walcott and Olivier Giroud from Arsenal. Really, I think someone else, maybe Arteta or even Wilshere got in there. But as you can see, Olivier Giroud, 42 goals this season, then Tevez, then Torres, then Podolski with 15, Royce with 13, and Walcott at the bottom with 8. And Walcott, assist leader with 18, Royce with 13, Giroud with 10, and I think Podolski with 10. So UEFA Champions League just ended, and your beloved Arsenal were eliminated in the quarterfinals, which isn't bad by any standard. I'm disappointed. We're 3rd in the club ranking. I want to be top next season. I want to be the best. But as you can see, after the quarterfinals, what happened? Well, Bayern Munich went on to beat Man City, and AC Milan went on to beat Barcelona. Got beat by Barcelona, and in the final, Barcelona beat Bayern Munich. If you haven't enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more. If you want me to continue doing the Markcoos' reign at Arsenal, just right at the bottom, right in the comment section, you can write "we want more," and then you can do just your normal comments like "great video Markcoos, starting a new series, blah 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 blah." But if you want me to do a Copa Santander Libertadores mode, go ahead and just write Copa Santander Libertadores, or even just "we want more," and then we can write "play with like Flamengo in the Copa Santander Libertadores." And the final thing is, you want me to do another Master League with maybe a different team. I mean, I could always play it with someone like Cardiff with the default, or Crystal Palace default, Derby default, someone default, like just because I can. So if you have enjoyed this video and you want more, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch